Hallo und willkommen. Mein Name ist Joe McConaughey. Willkommen beim Leavenworth Trailfest. I am the race director. My name is Joe McConaughey, and Leavenworth is a German-themed town in the Cascades. So welcome to our race. Hope you got your lederhosen and are ready to rock. This is your pre-race debrief because no one wants to read details. So here we go. First off, thank you for coming to the signing up to and for hopefully coming to the Leavenworth Trailfest hosted by Brooks. You're amazing to have you out there. This is my first time race directing, and I couldn't be more than excited and thankful to be continuing to partner with Scott, who's been putting on this race for years. This information will be helpful for race day and hopefully save you some time. So first, we are at 10701 Ski Hill, Leavenworth Drive. It is a large, kind of flat, open field with plenty of parking on site. There is a ski lodge next to us, and in the surrounding area, there's plenty of mountain bike trails. Thank you, Evergreen Mountain Bike, for helping restore these trails and make it a really awesome area for the ski hill and a really exciting course. There is a parking lot that will be well marked out, and we'll make sure to be in there helping make sure people park appropriately on race day. Once the lot fills up, there is an overflow lot on the other side of the main lot. Please follow our parking signs and pay attention to the volunteers who are out there helping you out. Last minute entries. If you haven't signed up or a friend is considering signing up, we are closing online entries on Wednesday for the 50K and 25K. 5K registrations can be made the day of. I think this goes without saying, but there's no camping in the nearby area, so no camping in the parking lots. And the town of Leavenworth has some restrictions around public parking, so just make sure you have appropriate accommodations. A few popular places include La Quinta Inn, that's where I'll be staying, the Hampton Inn, Enzian Inn. There's a fair amount of different places to stay, as well as Airbnb options. Hopefully you've figured that out by now, because we are close, baby. So if you're coming for bib pickup, we will be there at 6 a.m. You'll need to see the check-in flag at the entrance. You can also pick up your bib packet from the day before. All bibs must be worn on the front of your shirt or pinned on the outside of your shorts, and it should not be folded or torn or cut down. Make sure we don't damage it in any kind of way, so just wear it as is. And we're using chip timing and have finished results through a QR code that you'll be able to find posted throughout the start and finish area. Okay, schedule. So first off, Friday. Friday is happening. There's gonna be some good times. We're gonna be setting up starting around, I think 3 o'clock. We're gonna have done all the course marking and everything ahead of time. You should be getting there 4:30 or later. We're gonna be doing a group run hosted by Brooks and myself. I'll be leading that at 4:30. So we'll be doing a 4-mile shakeout run on sort of rolling flatter terrain, utilizing some of the same terrain as the 5K course. Let's see. Early bib packet pickup ends at 6:30. We'll also have live music by Aaron McNamee at the Ski Hill Lodge. So their lodge has some food, it has some drinks, and we'll have some nice vibes that night before at 6:30. Go home after 6:30, take care of yourself, rest up, get there early, because we're gonna have a lot of fun on Saturday. So as I said earlier, 6 o'clock back bib packet pickup. 6:55 a.m. we will do a 50K pre-race briefing for all the races. Please make sure you get there at least 5 minutes. Often 10 minutes ahead of time is useful, because we're going to do a brief before all the races. The 55 Ski Hill 50K starts at 7 o'clock. We will also have the 25K starting right after that. The 25K will actually have some Alpenhorns to send us off in style, which is a traditional instrument in parts of Germany and the Alps. Between 7:20 and 7:50. Again, show up a little bit early for that 8 a.m. Skyline 25K start. At 8:30, we will have a kids race. This is gonna be a looped course around the start finish, and kids can do a kind of shorter loop and can run it for up to 30 minutes as they please. At 9 o'clock, the Cowgill Lounge will open. I'll get to more details on this, but this is a festival type vibe, so come hang out and enjoy the vibes before the 9:30 a.m. 5K start. We will have an inflatable costume race at 12, so if you finish your race, want to hang around and get a little more racing vibes out, stick around and have some fun at the inflatable costume race. And we'd expect the festival and sort of experience to shut down around 5 p.m., possibly earlier, depending on depending on when 50K finishers are done. So let's talk course and trail markings. Trails are open to mountain bikers. Please be courteous. Mountain bikers know this event happens. They get very frustrated when they're struck behind a long train of runners. We have a right to be there. They also have a right to be there. So do please be courteous to other users. The courses are well marked with yellow reflective tape for turns, blue survey flags with some mountain running races logos, and Seahawks green and blue flagging. So use those things to find your way along. At the lower aid station, you may encounter mountain bike traffic for approximately 1.25 miles. So that's around the 16-mile mark. Just know that that trail is sometimes pretty heavily used by mountain bikers. Again, shouldn't affect your race too much, but just be aware. And please do not listen to music or podcasts in that section, just so you can be aware of other runners. And when it comes to the course, just remember that there is no crew access at the upper or lower aid stations. Those are uncrewed. We have maps and GPS, all the different courses on our website. So please check the link below and check the email. They'll have links to CalTopo. The only section of the course it might be helpful to have on your watch is there's a steep section that is part of our course change that is rather steep, and the trail is somewhat faint, and you do go over a few trees around the mile 12 and beyond period for about a half mile or so. So just be aware that that section exists, and it might be reassuring to have the GPX file on your watch. There is a list of aid stations. Generally, aid is every 5 to 2.5 to 5 miles throughout the course, so there's plenty of aid. At the aid stations, we will have NAC nutrition products that includes drink mixes, gels, and waffles. These will be the Boost line, which means they're more high carb focused and just carb focused nutrition products. We'll also have a handful of other things like PB&Js, cookies, bananas, and other things you might expect to see. Make sure you adhere to cutoff times for the 50K. The 50K should be done around 5 p.m. And there's a few cutoff points at the 15, 22, and miles 27. So just be aware of those. And if you do get pulled from the race, do please be courteous and kind with our graceful volunteers. At those aid stations, remember that we are a cupless event, so we are providing HydroPack speed cups at check-in. So please do bring your own cups and know that we won't provide any cups for you. 50K runners will be given an opportunity to have a drop bag at the race start. That's mile 15.3. Also, if you do need to drop, please make sure you check in with an aid station official. Do not just quit the race and leave and say bye-bye and never see us again. We need to know if you've left the course or are quitting. You can find race director contact information too if you need to get in touch with Race Command in the linked email, attached in the email. There we go. We will have awards for the 50K, 25K, and 5K. We'll have kind of custom finish podium awards for top 3. And then we will also have a general finisher award for all the participants. For the finisher award, you could have selected to receive the custom finisher award or donate to plant trees. Donate your award to plant trees. So if you selected the finisher award, I have hand painted these myself. You can see there's kind of some fun designs. And there's also an empty side and some paint pens at the finish line if you want to decorate your own award. If you are planting trees and not awards, thank you for that. That's really awesome. You're planting 3 trees with 1 tree planted, and that's rad. We'd love to see that. After you finish, there will be a Trail Family food tent. So you'll get done, you'll give me a high five, and there'll be a food tent nearby. 25 and 50K runners will be getting a sandwich, catered sandwiches and the 5K runners will be getting a power bar, all courtesy of Lost Pig Cafe. There'll be a few other snacks and sparkling water. There will also be free kombucha for all participants. So enjoy the booch. I love kombucha. I hope you love it too. We almost didn't have the kombucha, but we're able to secure something as of 2 days ago. So enjoy that. If you are not running or a family member wants to enjoy kombucha, there will be, we will ask for donations from those folks, but we want people to enjoy it even if they're not racing. Let's see. There'll be 3 photographers on course: Summer Kreisman, Spencer Jones, and Tiari Bowman. So look out for them, say hi, enjoy. Gracie and Sophie Hines will also be doing some video for a fun video recap. So please engage with those, support those, smash that like and subscribe button. No, I don't think we'll have a like and subscribe button, but definitely do give us a follow at Mountain Running Races if you can. And we'll also be trying to provide live race updates to the best of our ability with some video and photo, particularly for the 25K elite field. Let's see. The last piece of the experience is the general festival vibes, whether it's for you or for a friend and family. Bring your friend and family, have them come hang out. This is meant to be a community space. They can join the costume race, they can join the kids race, they can suck down some of that delicious kombucha and just hang out. We want this to be a great community space. So first, we have presenting sponsors and other participating brands that are going to be there that will be doing demo runs, basically offering, or demo shoes. Basically, they're allowing you to see and showcase their products, such as Brooks Running, Terragnota. They make awesome trail running gear, shorts, t-shirts in the works. They just released a new pack. Black Diamond Equipment makes a lot of really awesome trail running gear products. Craft Sportswear is also there, another shoe and apparel brand, and then Solomon will also be there. So thank you for those companies being out here and supporting us and adding to our festival vibes. As far as activities for the festival, I mentioned a few of them. We will have the Alpenhorns at 7:20 a.m. bright and early. We'll have that kids race at 8:30. Kids can just register at the bib pickup area. And they can register and sign up for the race to participate at 8:30. There'll be a costume race at 12, open to everyone. Hammerschlagen, when you finish your race, before you go into the trail tent, there's gonna be an opportunity for you to strike a nail from a distance. If you've never played Hammerschlagen before, think of it as kind of like adult whack-a-mole. You'll have a big tree stump, a hammer, and there'll be a nail sticking out of the hammer. And from a distance, you get 3 tries to knock that hammer in. And if you sink it, congratulations. And if you don't, it doesn't really matter because you just ran a freaking hard mountain race. So you can pat yourself on the back either way, but it is also a social elimination game. So we'll be hosting some games of Hammerschlagen where you try to knock out your competitors' nails to eliminate them from the game. And lastly, there's also that delicious kombucha and the Leavenworth Ski Hill Lodge, which will have additional food and beverage options. It's about 100 feet away from the race start finish, so it's right around the corner. Another exciting piece of the finish line is going to be the Cowgill Lounge. So Cowgill Trail Collective is a very popular cowprint themed trail running group from Seattle, Washington. They are also going to be hosting a adventurous run on Sunday at 9 a.m. You need to join their Strava group to get access to those details, which is called the Cowgill Trail Collective, which will be out in Wenatchee on Sunday. And they'll also be hosting the upper aid station. So you'll see them at mile 5, I'm blanking. And you'll also see them at mile 7, sorry. And you'll also see them at the start finish line. So they'll be bringing the energy, bringing the vibes. Enjoy if you see anyone with that Cowgill print. And we'll have kind of a lounge with some inflatable sofa and just like a good casual place to hang out at the start finish line, because we want this again to feel like something you can hang out in after you finish running. Great, that's all. We don't really have much more to say other than when I was learning German in college, I thought that Auf Lederhosen was goodbye, Auf Wiedersehen is goodbye, Auf Lederhosen is of leather pants. So my baby Jack will be wearing these leather pants on race day. I hope you enjoy the race vibes. I hope you run hard and have fun, and I'll see you out on Friday or Saturday.